For years I tried to learn video editing by watching tutorials that looked impressive but explained very little. I would finish a video knowing which buttons were pressed but not why they were used. Each time I opened DaVinci Resolve I felt like I was guessing instead of editing. Most beginners' tutorials focus on effects and shortcuts, not real understanding. That leaves people confused and dependent on copying others. I realized beginners don't need more tricks, they need clarity. This channel was created in order to show you that DaVinci is not so dangerous. You can accept it as a course if you like, but I think it's more like guidelines of what is hidden and what can help you in video editing. Here we go in depth into tools hidden in menus and manuals, explained clearly and practically. You'll learn how the software actually works step by step. The goal is to help you confidently edit your own videos, start a channel or build a video editing business. So, let's go! In the previous video we focused on understanding the DaVinci Resolve interface. In this video we will take the next practical step and learn how to properly start a project. This includes importing projects and media, organizing them correctly and understanding what happens when files go missing. These steps are essential for avoiding problems later in the editing process. A clean project at the beginning saves a lot of time and frustration later. So let's proceed. If you work alone, it is possible to start a project from the very beginning. But usually you might be opening a project you worked on before, a backup or a project shared by someone else. DaVinci Resolve allows you to import existing projects directly into the project manager. To do this, you can find inside the project manager import button. DaVinci Resolve project files usually have a .drp extension, which comes from DaVinci Resolve project file. When you import a project file, you are not importing media yet. You are importing the project structure, timelines and references to media locations. DaVinci Resolve doesn't open a project directly from .drp files like some other editors do. That's why projects should always be opened through the project manager. Double-click a project file from your computer can be misleading if you are used to other software. Once the project opens, it will appear the last page that was active when it was last opened. DaVinci Resolve will try to locate the media used in that project. If the media is not found, the original location you will see missing warnings. This is normal situation and it's not an error. Missing media simply means DaVinci Resolve cannot find the files where it expects them to be, so you need to relink them before start editing. So this usually happens when media was moved, renamed or stored on a different drive. To relink media, again click this icon. It will show you how many videos path references are missing, so choose the directory. The relink media button will only be red if there are any missing files in the project that are unexpected offline. You should never rename a file on your drive once you use it in DaVinci Resolve. Once your media is linked correctly, the next important step is organization. In DaVinci Resolve, media is organized using bins. A bin works like a folder inside your project. It helps you group related media so you're not searching through everything at once. You might notice that DaVinci Resolve uses the word bin instead of folder. This comes from early days of film and tape-based editing. Editors physically stored film reels and tapes in bins, not folders. Each bin contained a specific type of material like dialogue, music or B-roll. When editing moved from physical media to digital system, the terminology stayed the same. So when DaVinci Resolve uses bins, it's continuing that editing tradition in a digital form. The idea is the same. A bin holds related material so it's easier to find when you need it. You can create a bin from video, audio, music, graphics, or any structure that makes sense for your project. To create a bin, you simply right-click in the media pool and choose New Bin. Bins do not change your files on disk. They only affect how media is organized inside the project. You can move clips between bins freely without breaking links to the original files. This makes bins safe to use and easy to adjust as your project grows. Along with regular bins, DaVinci Resolve also provides smart bins. Smart bins automatically organize media based on certain rules that DaVinci generates. As you import more files, these bins update on their own when media matches the criteria. In the Smart Bins section, you can right-click to create custom smart bins using criteria that you want to match your media. Unlike regular bins, you don't place clips into a smart bins manually. Here you write the name of your smart bin. Down here, you need to choose from the drop-down media pool properties or specific metadata. Next, choose the option from the second drop-down and then choose the criteria that needs to be matched in order to show a certain media file. Smart bins are especially useful for navigating large projects without changing your main folder structure. Regular bins handle manual organization, while smart bins act as dynamic views of your media. Using both together helps keeping project organized and easy to manage. I will give you some hints on how to organize your project. Number 1. Always start with one main project folder on your drive. Inside it, keep everything related to that project. This makes backups, relinking, and moving projects between computers simple and reliable. Recommended structure is footage, audio, music, graphics, exports, and project backups. Number 2 is organizing media before you start editing. Create bins in the media pool before you touch the timeline. Editing first and organizing later always leads to confusion and mistakes. At minimum, use video, audio, music, graphics, and timelines. For larger projects, divide bins by scene, camera, and shooting day. Number 3 is match folder structure to bin structure. Your folder structure on the drive should match your bin structure inside Resolve. This makes relinking faster and helps you understand the project instantly. If a file lives in a music folder on your drive, it should live in a music bin in Resolve. Number 4. Do not rename files outside Resolve. Once media is imported, do not rename or delete files in your operating system. You can move your file and relink them, but don't rename it. You will break reference path with DaVinci Resolve. Number 5. Use smart bins for filtering, not organizing. Smart bins are for viewing and filtering, not storing media. Let smart bins automatically show video only, audio only, specific codec or frame rate. Use regular bins for your actual structure or how programmers say architecture. Number 6. Keep timelines clean and clearly named. Never leave timeline name like timeline 1 or final version 2. Use clean naming like main edit or color grade or vertical cut or client revision 1 or first revision or something like that. This avoids confusion and accidental exports. Number 7. Separate working files from exports. Always export into dedicated exports folder. Never export into your footage or project folders. This keeps source media clean and prevents accidental overwrites. Number 8. Use project backups. Enable live save and project backup in preferences. Set backups to save locally and keep multiple versions. This protects you from crashes, mistakes, or corrupted timelines. When you want to create something new over already working and successful timeline, Make a backup so if something goes wrong, easily you can revert to the last working version. Number 9. Keep cache and render files under control. Set cache and optimize media location inside your project folder or dedicated fast drive. Clear cache regular to avoid unnecessary disk usage. And number 10. Think long-term, not just this edit. A clean project is not about today, it's about opening the project months later, sending it to another editor, recovering it after a problem. If someone else can open your project and understand it instantly, your organization is correct. I hope this video helped you feel more confident starting a project in DaVinci Resolve and organizing your media properly. This foundation matters because clean project makes every editing decision easier later on. If you watch my last video, you'll learn how to navigate DaVinci Resolve without feeling lost. This video builds on that by making sure your project is structured correctly before any real editing begins. In the next video, we'll move from preparation into actual editing. We will build your first timeline, prepare clips using sound bites and subclips, and finish by rendering a clean export. See you in the next one.